Last year, Microsoft announced their plan to purchase Activision Blizzard for $69 billion. The plan is expected to be finalized in September of this year, but today this deal was stopped in its tracks. The United Kingdom has a competition regulator called the Competition and Markets Authority, or the CMA. Basically, the CMA regulates businesses in the UK to ensure that there is fair competition, specifically ensuring that no company has a monopoly on certain products, which would prevent fair competition. So today, the CMA blocked Microsoft's purchase of Activision, citing that this purchase would reduce competition by not giving consumers of video games much of a choice outside of Microsoft products. Specifically, the CMA talked about cloud gaming, saying that Microsoft already owns 60 to 70% of the world's cloud gaming, and that buying Activision would only increase that number. The CMA alleges Microsoft could make games like Call of Duty, Diablo, World of Warcraft, and Overwatch exclusive to Xbox. And then they could up their Xbox Game Pass price once they put these games on Game Pass, which they're saying could lead to a sort of monopoly on cloud gaming, which is only growing to be the most popular way that people play games. Now, before you think that this blocking is the end-all be-all of this deal, it's not. Activision CEO Bobby Kotick already made a statement today saying that they can and will appeal this decision, and that they're actually already, in fact, working with Microsoft to appeal it. Microsoft President Brad Smith also released a statement saying, quote, "This decision appears to reflect a flawed understanding of the market and the way that relevant cloud technology actually works." So only time will tell if this actually does get appealed. On one hand, I do think that the CMA does have a strong case here. Xbox acquired Bethesda a few years ago, which was already huge. Bethesda makes like the Fallout games and also the Elder Scrolls games. So adding on Activision Blizzard to Xbox's belt could throw them into a sort of monopoly-like position. On the other hand, I think that Microsoft has good lawyers, and they can make the argument that just because they are acquiring Activision, that doesn't mean that they will make their products Xbox exclusives. In fact, Microsoft has even came out and said that they have no plans of making the big titles like Call of Duty and Overwatch Xbox exclusives, and that they would not do anything with the availability of these games. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. I like Xbox, that's the one console that I have, and I also have Game Pass, so really this deal would only benefit me. But I mean, objectively, I do see that this could throw a wrench in the competition. If Game Pass had all of Activision Blizzard's games on it, meaning that you could literally play all of these big games for free if you have an Xbox and if you're subscribed to Game Pass, this would almost make PS Now a joke compared to Game Pass. And I don't want that to happen. I am a believer that competition is a good thing, so this purchase could potentially discourage competition. Regardless, only time will tell what happens to this deal. Microsoft may have a summer full of legal battles ahead of them.